And here we are at the second half. MFC kicks the ball off. Brings it over to Jonas. Jonas to Kenzie. Kenzie back over to Jonas. Jonas looking for options. He switches the field, brings it over to Brian, right in front of the goal. Brian launches it high into the center, trying to get it over the heads of the defensemen. And that was Jamong trying to get the ball. Inigo heads it away, brought down by Arayat. Inigo defensively sticking with Arayat. Arayat keeps the ball and shoots, and it is wide left. The Arayat crowd is happy with the first play for Arayat, getting a shot off. Kenzie to Brian. Brian being challenged, brings it over to Zach. Zach has time. Zach to Rafa. Rafa brings it down the line, intercepted by Arayat. Arayat maintaining possession, keeps it, swings it over to their left winger. Left winger tries to bring it to the center by Jonas. Jonas shields the ball, taps it over to Nolan. Nolan looking for options. Nolan taps it down in the center, ball intercepted. Nolan on defense. Inigo. Travis takes a ball to the shoulder. Ball kicked up. Rafa in a one-on-one. And it is going to be an MFC throw-in. Ball quickly thrown into Jamong. Jamong chests it down. Jamong down the left-hand side. Still keeps possession. Still dancing on the line. Still in play. He's broken 3 or 4 tackles. He crosses over the right-hand side. Picked up by Travis. Travis swings, and nobody's there. And picked up by Arayat keeper. Ball headed down by Brian. Picked over to Inigo. Inigo to Show. Show over to Nolan. Nolan makes a move, brings it over to Travis. Travis dispossessed. Nolan picks the ball up, kicks it back, and resets over to Jonas. Jonas brings the ball up to midfield, scrambles on his right-hand side. Jonas still with the ball in the final third. Jonas still with the ball, bringing it over. He's in the box, cross it over the center, and just right of the goal. That was Jonas making a run 3/4 of the pitch, contested most of the way. And they are calling it a corner kick. So it will be MFC's corner. Last man of defense is going to be Jonas. Zach helping out. And kicking the ball, looks like Inigo.
Yeah, that's Inigo doing the corner kick.
Travis high, Nolan high, Show high. Inigo kicks the ball. Nolan gets a foot on it, taps it up over high, headed by Brian, but picked up by the keeper. That would have been an assist by Nolan, but unable to connect there at the end. The keeper was able to pick it up. Keeper rolls it out to his left, being brought up by Arayat. Arayat brings it down. Wonderful pass. The right-hand side. Jonas shields the ball, and it will be MFC throw in. And there's an injured player. Inigo limping off the field. And Neil is coming back in. Ball is back into play. Ball kicked over to Brian. Brian in the center to Show. Show looking for options. Brings it over to Zach. Zach launches it up high. Gets it over to Jamong. Jamong dispossessed. And a foul. Foul looks like on Jamong. No card. It will be a Arayat's ball. Ball Ball launched up high into the center. Headed. Arayat recovering the ball. Arayat still has it. Slide tackle. Clean. 42. Rafa. And it is going to be an Arayat corner kick. I believe this will be Arayat's first corner kick of the game. We have all players coming in to help defensively. Jomong staying up high. Arayat off the screen is keeping 2 defenders on Jomong. Referee checking the play. Here's the kick. It's up high and booted away. Ball recovered by Arayat. Ball tried to be cleared. Arayat keeps recovering. Ball tapped in. Arayat has the ball on the top left-hand side. Jonas clears the ball out, intercepted by Arayat. Arayat maintains possession of the ball, and Jonas clears it. Looks like Rafa's able to get possession. It's over to Nolan. Nolan passes to Jomong. Intercepted. Arayat is able to keep the ball in. And easily picked up by Kenzie. Kenzie giving his players time to reset, taps it over to Brian. Brian back over to Kenzie, right in front of the goal. There's no pressure from Arayat. Brian swings it over to Zach. No. I believe that is Neil. Yes. And now we have Carlo. Carlo to Jomong. Dispossessed. Jonas recovers the ball. He's looking for options. He gets it over to Nolan. Nolan's got time and space. Nolan takes some touches, passes it over the right-hand side. Gets it to his other winger. Ball right in front of the one-on-one with the keeper. Shot blocked by the keeper's foot. Ball brought back down by Arayat. Arayat. Ooh, Rafa with a slide tackle. No call. And the keeper comes out and boosts the ball away. Jonas heads the ball. Show gets a foot on it. Neil maintains possession. Dispossessed. Ball breaks through. It is Arayat on the right-hand side. Brian shielding using his body. Regains possession, brings it back up the left-hand side, gets it to Zach. Zach dispossessed. Arayat recovers. Zach with the slide tackle will be Arayat's throw-in. Arayat throws the ball in. Ball intercepted by Jonas. Jonas boots it up on the right-hand side. Jomong gets it just outside the box, takes a touch, taps it in, crosses it over, slided, and cleared by Arayat. It's going to be a goal kick. I think they're saying that Jomong was out of bounds. Yes, it was called an Arayat goal kick. We have Neil playing right wing right now. No, sorry, left wing. Ball kicked into the center. Headed by Brian. Carlo brings it down. Carlo challenged in a tussle. Jonas picks up the slack. Jonas maintains possession. Gets it over to Carlo. Carlo trying to get it over to unable to connect. And Arayat on the counter-attack right now. Nolan trying to stop it. Ball gets off of Arayat keeps possession on the left-hand side. And It will be an MFC throw-in. Oh no, it is Neil who's playing left back right now, sorry. All right, here's the throw-in. Show gets the ball over to Zach. Zach, wonderful first touch, brings it down. Switches the field over to Carlo. Carlo boots the ball, headed away by Arayat. Travis challenges. Travis again. Arayat trying to get possession. Arayat gets on the left wing. And that ball is still in. And the ref is now calling it that it was a goal kick. Okay, positional changes right now. Nolan Nelson is going to play right back. And Rafa is going up top. Zach challenging for the ball. Zach gets it up to Carlo. Carlo dispossessed. Arayat in dangerous area. Carlo gets a foot on it. Rafa, right wing now. Nolan gets a foot on it, unable to make the tackle though. Arayat still getting possession, still has possession, cleared away by MFC, and it will be a Arayat goal kick. Ball rolled out. Ooh. Rafa makes a move. It's 2v1. Rafa getting to Jomong. Jomong takes a touch. 3-on-1 now. Arayat recovers and clears the ball out to their left wing. Nolan gets possession of the ball, makes a move, gets it up over to, and the ball was dispossessed. Travis recovers the ball. Travis to Carlo. Carlo over to Jomong. No, that's Zach. Zach on the left, still has the ball. Zach taps over to the front. Oh, not enough power. Show gets the ball, gets it to Neil. Neil, back to Show. Oh, tried to get it to Carlo. It wasn't able to convert. Arayat, challenged by Nolan, slowed him down. And Arayat kicks the ball, headed away by MFC. Carlo recovers in the center. Carlo tackled, and Arayat clears the ball. And it is going to be Jonas who chases it down, taps it over to Kenzie. Kenzie back over to right back Nolan. Nolan, plenty of time and space. Nolan resets the ball back over to Jonas. Jonas to Nolan. Nolan has time, puts it over to the center. Horrible pass. Blocked away by Brian, cleared by Jonas. Jomong with the ball in the center. Jukes past one man. You got Zach on the left wing, bringing the ball down. Gets past one man, taps it over the top. Nobody there. The winger wasn't there. Arayat bringing the ball back up. Nolan up high. Brian gets a toe on it. Just enough for Show. Show to Carlo. Carlo taps it back to Neil. Neil looking for options. Gets it to Show in the center. Show clears it over to Jonas. Jonas. Jonas to Travis. Travis to Show. Back to Travis. Travis makes a Crife. Show clears over the right-hand side, trying to get over to Rafa, who's already has a hat trick today. unable to connect. Rafa was unable to bring it down. Substitutions for MFC. Inigo is coming on and Zach is coming off. It is going to be an MFC throw-in. Nolan will be throwing the ball in. He quickly throws it over to Jonas. No pressure whatsoever. Jonas to Travis. Travis. Ball back over, switched over to Brian. Brian to Neil. Neil looking for options. He gives it to Inigo. Inigo, wonderful Cruyff move. Inigo taps over the center, back over to Neil. Neil being challenged. Neil keeping possession. And it's looking like ball kept in play by Arayat. Neil challenging for the ball. Arayat maintains possession. Show taps the ball away, but Arayat keeps possession. Players shielding. Arayat maintains possession in the center of the pitch. And they're looking to switch the field. Ball tapped on the far right-hand side. It gets past Jonas. Jonas there to recover quickly. Turns on the rocket boosters, and he taps it out. It will be the second corner kick for Arayat.
Getting tired here.
Here's the kick. Headed, cleared by Neil. Trying to get it up to Jomong. Jomong, Inigo gets the ball. It's Inigo and Jomong against 4 Arayat players. Inigo on the right-hand side, battling it out, using his body, takes it to the right-hand side of the pitch. And it is going to be Arayat's ball. There's going to be a substitution, and Pablo coming on. Oh, it looks like this is a water break.
Next set lang muna. What coach needs from him when he's doing it safe. That's what coach is scouting. Sometimes they're afraid of making mistakes, right? But it's better to make a mistake.
All right, with the water break over, it's Arayat's throw in. Arayat throws the ball in. The ref put his flag up, but no call, I guess. Jomong shoots left, blocked by Arayat. Neil tries to get a foot on it. Jomong again with this dispossessed. Travis shields the ball, unable to get it. Arayat now on the counter attack. And offsides on Arayat. Ball pass over to Neil. Neil back to Show. Back to Neil.
There, look what Rafa's going to do.
Ball packed over up to the front, trying to get to Jomong. Unable to connect. Neil gets the ball back to him. And the ball's out of play. Will be an Arayat throw-in. Inigo. It will be MFC throw-in. Ball thrown in. Jomong brings it on the left, dodges a slide tackle. Looking for time to cross it. Makes a couple of moves. Pass intercepted, intended for Neil. And headed away by Carlo. And Travis brings it over to the right-hand side to get over to Rafa, and he's called offsides. Ball headed by Jonas. Nobody really has possession yet. And Rafa gains control. Rafa looking for options, tries to get it to Pablo on the right-hand side. Pablo still has it. Pablo breaks a tackle, crosses it over to the center. Tries to get it. Oh, Pablo had a wonderful cross. Jomong taps it back to Neil. Neil shoots. And it is high and tapped over by the keeper. It's going to be an MFC corner kick. It's almost as if they don't want to shoot.
Yeah.
All right, so it looks like Inigo is going to be taking the corner kick. Quickly gets it out to Jomong. Jomong back over to Inigo. Inigo winds up and shoots it wide left. Play wasn't ever really able to formulate. Ball back in play. Arayat bringing it out on their left-hand side. No pressure from MFC right now. The ball's passed down up to the high into the center and easily scooped up by Kenzie. Kenzie to Jonas. Jonas back to Kenzie. Kenzie Probably, yeah, goes to Brian. Brian looking for options. He's got Neil. No, chooses Show. Show to Carlo. Carlo brings it over to Inigo. Inigo dodges a tackle, maintains possession, back over to Carlo. Carlo to Jomong. Jomong taps it, gets it to Inigo on the left-hand side who wasn't ready. He's able to recover though, shields the ball, taps it into the center, gets it to Jomong. Jomong breaks the tackle. It's a one-on-one versus the keeper and he knocks it in. It is 5-0 MFC. Arayat has the ball. Center faking the long pass down the center again, or instead he shoots it to the left. His left winger still maintains possession. Dispossessed by Rafa, and it is going to be a Arayat corner kick. Their third corner kick of the day.
What's the score already? 5?
Here's the kick, up high and too deep, so it will be MFC goal kick. Quickly brought over to Brian, then to Neil. Neil takes several touches, gets it to Inigo. Inigo jukes past to the defender, dispossessed, fights back for it. Neil recovers the ball. Inigo, ooh, Show challenging for possession. Neil gets a toe on it, allows Show to recover the ball, back over to Brian. Brian, back over to Neil. Neil brings it in the center to Jomong. Jomong pausing, gets the ball over the head, over to Neil. Neil gets a toe on it, it is Inigo. Ooh, hard hit. It's gonna leave a bruise. Arayat on the counter attack. Show dispossesses the player and crosses over to the right-hand side. Inigo, Pablo challenges for the ball, but Arayat maintains possession.
Inigo, yan na.
Travis passes the ball back to Kenzie. Kenzie back over to Jonas, allowing the team to reset. Jonas back over to Kenzie. Kenzie over to Rafa. Rafa takes it down the right-hand side to Pablo. Pablo into the center to, miscommunication. Ball crossed over, switched over, trying to get it to Inigo. Inigo keeps it in play. Inigo puts it in the center and scooped up by the keeper. Ball cleared and will be picked up by Kenzie. Kenzie over to Jonas. Jonas to Show. Show to Rafa. Rafa on the right-hand side gets it to Pablo. Pablo over to Show. Show to Jomong. Jomong gets it over to Rafa. Rafa on the right-hand side, dancing around some players. Rafa over to Carlo. Carlo back over to Travis. Travis to Rafa. Centered, and the kick blocked by Arayat. Arayat recovers the ball and challenged by MFC. Arayat maintains possession though. And Travis blocked a kick with his back. And Jonas recovers. Puts the ball in the center to Brian. Brian looking for different options. He decides to give it to Kenzie. Kenzie to Show in the center. Show to Jonas on the right. Ball goes to Pablo. Pablo's got space. Pablo puts it in the center. Pass was intercepted. Arayat now on the counterattack. Jonas hustling back. Arayat trying to make something of it. Takes a shot and picked up by Kenzie and rolled out to Brian. Brian gets the ball to Carlo. Carlo swings it over to Inigo. Inigo challenging on the left-hand side and dispossessed. It will be MFC throw-in. Arayat recovers the ball. It will be an Arayat throw-in. Jonas bringing the ball all the way up, and offsides call.
Offside.
It's Rafa who challenges for the ball, wins it, gets it over to Travis. Travis has space, gets it in the center to Jamong. Jamong breaks a tackle, nutmegs a player, hustles after the ball, gets it over to the left wing, over to Zach, unable to maintain possession of it. Arayat on the right-hand side, unchallenged. He's right in front of the keeper. Shoots! Wide left. Just wide. Ball back into play by MFC. Pablo's got the ball in midfield. Gets the ball past the player, gets it over to Travis. Travis has time. You got Neil sprinting on the left-hand side. Travis still with the ball. Jamong playing defense now. Kicks it back over slowly to Jonas. Jonas changes the field over to Rafa. Kenzie swings it back over. Jamong in the center. Ball tapped back over to Kenzie. Kenzie has time. Brings it over to Jonas. Jonas jukes a player. Brings it down into the center. Ball down in the center, ball shot over to the left-hand side looking for Neil. Neil's got a touch on it. He's able to keep it in. No, it's called out of bounds. It is going to be MFC throw-in. Ball crossed over to Jamong. Jamong puts it up, gets it over to Rafa. Rafa trying to get it up in the center, unable to connect. Arayat clears the ball. Joe Mung recovers. He's dispossessed. He makes a move. Ooh. And a foul called against MFC. Show quickly recovers the ball, gives it to Joe Mung, who's slide tackle, dispossessed. Show recovers though. Carlo to Jonas. Jonas back over to Joe Mung, looking to switch the field, and he does. Headed away. And MFC throw in. You gotta yell it. You gotta yell it. Oh. Fall down. Looks like he touched the ball with his hand, but it wasn't called. Arayat on the counterattack right now. Ball kicked up. And offsides. And that is the match. Final score 5-0.